How's that?
Chris, short time here, but what stands out about the route you guys had to take?
I think it's evident that we had finally go on the road, win a road playoff game, right? And the obstacles we had just to get to this AFC Championship game, one of Josh Allen and defeating the Buffalo Bills, playing our first game at Arrowhead, facing the Miami Dolphins, one of the highest power offenses in this game. They scored 70 points, I think, on the second game of the year. So when you take that into consideration, it's like it's a lot of obstacles we had to get through in order to be where we are today. And then facing Lamar with one of the best defenses I've seen. They got a complete team, and being able to overcome that is an obstacle itself. I think Lamar showed why he was MVP and then why he will win it again this year. He's an outstanding quarterback, and they got a lot of weapons around him.
Chris, is there a different sort of satisfaction in the path you guys have taken this season?
Absolutely. You got to take a second and look back at everything you had to go through. I never think it's about the destination, but the journey to get to the destination. And you look at the journey we had to take, it's a huge appreciation for that.
Chris, you guys had shirts made in Spags We Trust. Just talk about that and the job that he did today.
I still think Spags should be up for Assistant Coach of the Year. I mean, what he's been able to do with this defense from last year to this year, and how we was able to overcome a lot of humps, how we was able to force a lot of guys to grow. You know, you look at last year, it was 15, 13. You know, we gave up a lot of big plays, and come back this year. I'll say it right now, L'Jarius Sneed had an All-Pro year. Should have been an All-Pro. Tutu had an All-Pro year, and we can go on down the list. And those guys set the standard on the back end, and we just continue humping with Joe Cullen on the front end. Pause.
Chris,
You know.
Chris, what was it about this year's journey you really appreciate?
Just the adversity we had to face, you know, losing the first game of the year. Unfortunately, I wasn't here, getting over that, and the holdout situation for me. And then you to make it to the playoffs, facing the Miami Dolphins, who's, you know, their offense can score at any moment. Then having to go up to Buffalo and play, and they've been playing lights out all year. You know, Josh Allen picked it up around the sixth game of the year, and they beat a better Dallas Cowboys team, and they didn't lose until we was able to defeat them in the playoff. And then you come up to me, the best team in the NFL, the Baltimore Ravens, at their home, with the adversity that we had to face, the fans, the crowd, home field advantage, and being able to defeat them. So I think there's a huge appreciation you have to take within that journey.
The particular challenges that Lamar presents, which you feel like you did well on defense, you know, to limit the way you did.
Yeah, we as a whole, we try to limit his big plays. We knew we wasn't going to be able to completely stop him, but just try to eliminate big plays. I think they hit us on two. LJ kind of lost the receiver in the back end. Ford made a big time catch, and the second one, well, the first one was Nick got beat over the top by number 4. Lamar started running. Two big plays. So if we're able to limit Lamar to two big plays, that's good, you know.
You mentioned LJ's All-Pro season. Just how big was that play for you guys to get the fumble at the goal line there?
It was huge. It just shows the testament and commitment he made throughout the year. The guy's been making plays all year. You can pull up his film. I don't think a receiver had over 100 yards on him the whole year. So when you got a guy like that in the physical aspect at that, you see him jamming guys in the ground. A few weeks ago, you seen a highlight of him just pushing Tyreek in the ground. So when you have a cornerback on your team and that type of cornerback on your team, you can lock one side down. So we're able to kind of play tango or cover 3 on the other side with man-to-man on this side, because we know we got faith and trust in him that we're not worried about LJ. So he had a whole nother dynamic to this defense that I think Spaz was able to utilize and take advantage of.
Last couple.
Chris, was there a moment early in this season when you thought that this defensive unit could be special?
I mean, from the beginning, we knew last year a lot of guys was going to force to grow, whether it's Josh, a young guy who's coming out, or Watson, a young guy who's coming out. You know, when you got leaders, really 2 all pros in the room, kind of those guys are able to build and grow from that. They can watch LJ, they can watch Trent McDuffie, they can watch their preparation, and they begin to prepare like that. They begin to want to be that guy. You know what I mean? So it helps a lot.
Hey, Chris,
Last one.
you might know your answer to this, but just to be sure, was there ever a moment where you doubted you guys would be back here?
Man, y'all doubted us. We ain't doubted. Y'all take care.